Hey, it's Allison here with the Manifestation Society, and today I'm sharing all about manifesting money. That's right, I'm going to be breaking it down all about how to manifest money because I know we all want to attract more wealth and abundance into our life. So stay tuned. Okay, so before I dive into the whole how to manifest money, I want to break down for you where money comes from and what exactly money is. Because trust me here, friends, this is part of the equation. And I know for me, before I really changed my money mindset, I didn't have any sort of understanding about this at all. But now that I do, it makes so much more sense. And I am able to attract more wealth and abundance because I understand this. So stick with me. Okay, so what I want you to understand here is that money is actually energy. Okay, so money is, I know we think of money when I say picture money, right? You're gonna think of coins or gold bars or paper currency, right? But the thing of it is, money is actually energy. Currency, right? The actual like paper money that we see is a form of like what humans have done to money, but money is actually energy. It is constantly flowing in and out of your life and all around. So if you imagine it to be like money is constantly like coming into you through your paycheck or through other people paying you for services, and then it's going out as you pay your bills or as you do other things, give it to charity or donate it, things like that, right? So money is coming in and out constantly. And I like to imagine money is always like flowing around you. One of my favorite manifestation mentors shared with me that she constantly imagines thousands and millions of dollars just always flowing around like a tornado above her head, and all she has to do is allow it to come in. Because as humans, we block our money flow all the freaking time. And I know we don't mean to because we want more money, we want more wealth and abundance, but we block it, right? We have these limiting thoughts about money, we have these blocks around money, and it prevents it from coming down. More on that later. But so I just want you to know that money is energy, and there is an unlimited amount of it in the universe that is available to you at any time, right? It's always available. Because let me ask you this, where do you think money comes from? Where do you think it comes from? Do you think it comes from your paycheck? Do you think it comes from other people? I've heard people say, oh, it comes from the government. They create money, they make it, like they make the paper and then they distribute it into the community, right? That's what most people think money comes from. And I know that's what I used to think money came from before I learned differently. Here's the thing, money actually comes from God. It's a unlimited energy source that comes from the universe. It comes from source, it comes from up above, and it is unlimited, which means there's no like pie in the sky where if like you make $4 million this year, then that means there's less money for me. No, it's all around for all of us to make. And I think it's important to really grasp those two notions, that money is energy and that it's unlimited and that it comes from God. Yes, it comes through other people. God will like have someone give you money because they feel inspired to do so, or because you did a good job at your job, then you get paid, right? But that money is just paper currency that's represented by the energy above. Does this make sense? So that's a really important concept to understand, because think about, have you ever found money on the street? Like, have you ever found like a $5 bill lying on the street? Like, I'm sure that's happened to you at some point in your life. And that's really fun, right? And that money didn't come from anybody. Like, that was just there available to you. That money, that currency was given to you from God. Isn't that so cool? And this is important for you to understand those 2 points, because when it comes to manifesting money, that's a vital piece of information to know. So now that you know that money is energy and that it's unlimited and it comes from source, right? Another key component to manifesting money is that you need to understand, what is your current relationship to money? Like, how do you feel about money coming into your life, and how do you feel about money coming out of your life? So money is just like every other relationship in our lives, right? It is a relationship. So you have to honor it. You have to be grateful for it. You have to pay attention to it. You know how I mentioned previously about these money blocks? I know a lot of us have money blocks and a lot of fear around money, right? I know I did. I had a lot of fear, and I was coming from what was called a scarcity mindset, meaning if money came into my life through whatever, I had to hold on to it because I didn't believe that more would come in, or I didn't believe that there was enough. I mean, this is a true story. We would get paid, like I would get my paycheck, my husband would get his paycheck. And I know for me, I would be afraid to spend anything. And it would come out as like, I had to only buy things if they were on sale, or I would go without. I would say, oh, it's not on sale. I don't need that. I'm not going to buy it. I'd rather save my money for something else. But money doesn't like that. Money is an energy. It needs to flow in and out and constantly be moving because energy is always moving, right? So I was blocking more money from coming in because I was holding on like with a death grip onto the money that I had, okay? So I had to learn that it was okay for money to flow out and trust that it was gonna come back in. And that was part of my relationship with money. And once I realized that, I was like, oh my God, like I have been blocking my own abundance without even knowing it, right? And maybe you are too, right? And please know that there is no like judgment and don't be mad at yourself. Like we all have money stuff. It's just part of who we are as people. So as soon as you can recognize your relationship to money and like think about how can I be more open to getting money and how can I like allow this relationship to be more fun and interactive and happy, then you can learn to attract more money into your life. So understanding that it's a relationship and giving it some space to breathe and to come in and come out is really what did it for me, right? And also I changed my money language. This is another thing I want you to understand. When it comes to your relationship with money and to and when it comes to basically manifesting money, you need to understand that when you use negative language around money, that's also blocking it from coming in. What do I mean by negative language? Okay, saying things like, I can't afford that. That's too expensive. Who would pay that much money for a purse? Who in the world would spend that much money? What a waste of money. What a blah, 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 right? You get what I'm saying? Like all of that is telling God, is telling the universe that you don't want more money because you're saying, when you say that's too expensive or who would pay for that, you're basically saying that you don't want money available for that because it's too much for you. You can't handle it. And we don't want to do that. We want money to come in, right? So in my life, I've actually stopped using the word expensive. That was a really big trigger for me, and I didn't even know I was saying it. I was saying everything was expensive, and I didn't even know I was saying it. So in my life, I don't say that word anymore. Saying it right now in this video is like the first time I've said it in maybe a year. I will say things like, I'm not willing, or what do I say? I'm not aligned with paying that at this time. I know that sounds crazy. Or I'll say, look at that, that's so luxurious, right? Or one of my very, very good friends, we always laugh and we love the word bougie. So we'll be like, that's so bougie. Rather than saying the word expensive, right? It just changes the energy around it. So you need to know your relationship around money, be aware of it, look at it, and decide where are some places you can make some changes. And that's gonna help you with your manifesting of your money. Here's the thing about manifesting money. Here's my trick on how to do it. It's no different than manifesting anything into your life. So the steps for manifesting anything, including money, are as follows. You have to know what it is you want. So you have to be aware of the amount of money you want to bring into your life. What are you allowing in? Have a specific number. Now try to make this number not too ginormous that you're not actually gonna believe that it's gonna happen. So I wouldn't start off the bat saying, I'm gonna manifest $10 million. I mean, go for it if you want to, but I know for me, I wouldn't believe that that's even possible because that's not in my realm right now. I would stick with something like, I'm gonna manifest $50,000 or $20,000, or this month I'm gonna manifest an extra $1,000. Something that's gonna feel believable to you, okay? Then what I want you to do is I want you to decide what it is you're gonna do with the money, right? I'm gonna go into this later, but money loves to have a purpose, okay? Stay tuned to the end of this video. I'm gonna go way more into that. But decide what you're gonna do with your money. And then the last step to manifesting money is I want you to feel so good about this money. I want you to feel excited. I want you to feel happy. I want you to feel like I can't wait to allow this money in and then to give it to other people, to allow it to go back out. right? And then I want you to surrender that and let it go and not think about the money again until it comes into your life. That's it. That's how you're going to manifest money into your life. Okay, stay tuned. I got more to share about this topic. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I'm really glad that you're here and listening to me share my favorite tips on how to manifest money into your life because it's really important. So if you like this video, please give me a like. I would love for you to join in my whole community when it comes to manifesting our best life, because that's what I want to do. Okay, so before I wrap this video up, I want to share one last take-home message about money. Here's the big thing here, guys. Money loves having a purpose. So remember how I said money, like your relationship with money is like a living, breathing thing, right? It's there, right? So money loves to have a purpose. So you can't, I don't say can't. I would encourage you to, as you're starting your journey to manifesting money or more money into your life, I would encourage you to think about all the amazing things you're going to do with the money, right? And like get excited about that stuff. Because basically manifesting money is no different than manifesting anything into your life. And you can check out my channel. I've got tons of videos about how to manifest. But basically, if you boil it down to the very basics, manifesting is all about the feeling, right? So if you have that feeling in your heart of just pure like excitement and drive and happiness and generosity, just think of it. Like if you get that feeling about money, it's gonna know that it's excited to come into your life because it gets to go help other people. So think of it like if, I wanna manifest an extra $5,000 this month and I'm gonna save half of it for my vacation that's coming up and the other half I'm gonna donate to my church. Or I'm gonna donate to the local animal shelter, or I'm gonna give it away, right? I'm gonna tip my server the next time I go out to dinner, a $200 tip, because that would be just amazing, right? And what's so cool about that, when you give your money away, the money's like, oh, I'm helping more people. I'm circulating back into the universe, back into the whoop above the head for other people. And then I get to be the source through the money came, from God through me. And then I get to give it to somebody else. And I get to make their day better, right? Isn't that such a cool thing? Money is such an amazing resource, and the more you can attract it into your life, the more good you can do and the more good that you will feel too. So that's my take-home message, right? Money loves a purpose. So decide what you're gonna do with your money once it comes into your life. But thank you again so much for being here. It means the world to me. Please comment on this video. Let me know how much money you are attracting into your life, how much you're manifesting, and what you're gonna do with it. And be sure to subscribe, like I said, so you don't miss anything. And please like this video and share it with a friend, because the more people that know about this, the better. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. Bye.